Today we're going to make this super cute little flower. So this is what it looks like. I haven't finished the back yet because I'm going to show you how to put a hair clip on and how to put a bobble on it. So this is the first version, and for speed I've already done the bottom layer because we're going to need 12 petals in total. Now I will say with this one, because of how the petals are sealed, you can heat seal it with a lighter and sort of cut, but it is much easier to do with a wood burning tool. So I will show you the difference, because obviously, just so you can see the seal. Excuse my little mini. But basically, you want 5 by 5, which is basically a square, because this is 2-inch ribbon. And if you seal with your wood burner, and I'm just doing a rough square just so you can see. Just so you can see the difference between, excuse me, that's more me than my tool. So, and this is just a cut and seal. So, this is a completely sealed, both sides, nice and easy, as are all my 5 by 5 cut pieces here. So 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres, and if you want to use different size ribbons, all you need to do is get a square. So like your 1.5 inch ribbon will be 4 centimetres by 4 centimetres, your 1 inch ribbon will be 1 inch by 1 inch. So like I say, you just fold it to get your square, and then you know exactly how much to cut, and you'll get the different sizes. The 1 inch ribbon is very fiddly, so I wouldn't suggest doing it less than the 1.5 unless you've got a lot of patience. So this is how I clean the seal with the wood burning tool. Now you can hand cut with your scissors and heat seal with your lighter in the blue clear bit of the flame, not the orange tip. And you get this. Now the difference is sometimes if you don't seal this properly, which is automatically done with the wood burning tool, it's more prone, these tips are more prone to, you know how here they're all nice and crisp and pointed. If you do this with a lighter instead, you can get some like fraying and like little ruffles here. So like I said, if you have got the wood burning tool, use the wood burning tool for this particular flower. It's probably one of the most beneficial ones to do it on. So let's move these out of the way. And I've got 3 petals left to do because I've already folded these 3 in advance. And what you do is fold them so you've got a triangle like this, and you can either take your lighter and you do a little pinch, or if you've got your wood burning tool out because you've just done it for your sealing, all I do is take that and you just give it a tap and pinch. Tap that point and pinch. Just remember to turn mine off so I don't leave it on. And then you'll end up with 12 of these because you have 6 for one layer, 6 for your other. You can also do sort of 5 and 3 or 7 and 4, so you can play around with your petals as well. But you take your little loop and you want to press it so it's like this, so you get like the little flatness with that in the centre there, and then you fold it up so that your triangles are lined up. And then while I'm waiting for them all to be sewn, I put a little clip on to hold it in place. So squish it to flat so your point lines up with the tip of both sides. Fold it up so that your tips line up. Clip and repeat, and like I said, you do this for all 12 pieces. Line up your points, fold it in half, clip. There you go, and then you end up with 6 petals that look exactly the same. And then you want to take your needle and thread, and I always start from above, from your edge. You want to go in, 2, 3 over your clip, 4, let me just get that out, so there's my clip out of the way. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the back you'll have 1, 2, and as you can see you're coming in and out of your points where a little pinch is when we first started, and we'll just do that for all 6 petals. In 1, before the triangle goes over, 3, 4, so you get 2 pinches on each petal. Across. Move your clip so it don't get trapped like that first one we saw. And we'll just repeat this for all 6. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do try and keep your stitches even. The more even they are, the better the balance of the circle will be. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. So all 6 are on our little thread, and I always double mine. It's extra strength Gutermann thread. It's in the links below. And then I make sure my petals are all the right way, and we're going to do a loop. But before I do that, I take a pencil or a pen or something like that, and you put that in the centre, and this stops your loop getting too small. So place that in the middle, and then you tie it so that your petals are evenly round that circle. And then tie off again, and again. I just do like 3 or 4 times just so that I feel like it's nice and secure. And then once you're happy, pull that down and trim that off, and that is the back of your flower. And then you can take your pencil out, and you've got 2 layers now, 6 petals each. Move the clips out like this, and like I said, you can do single layer ones. I just happen to like the effect of the double layered. And what you do is I put one so the points are like this, and then I put the top one so that those points are in the middle of those ones. So I'm just going to put a ring of glue around that. And then take this one, line up my circle where I want it, give it a good press together. You don't want the layers to come apart. There we go. So it's still centered straight up the middle. And then I'm going to take a felt circle to put on the back of this one. So I get mine pre-made, a brown one from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below for you as well. So we just pop that on the back of there. Same as this one. On this one, just for time, we shall add a little half pearl. And what I'm going to do is this is my E6000. So I'm going to put this in the centre like this, and then I'm going to put some hot glue around the edges to hold it while that sets, because the E6000 takes 24 hours to set, so you want the hot glue to temporarily hold it in place, but the hot glue alone isn't enough. So there we go. Make sure you don't get any glue on the edges, because I don't want to see any mess. That's better. So for a clip, it's nice and simple. All you want to do is cut 2 little slots that are enough to slide your clip through, like this, and then we put a dot of glue under there, and a dot of glue under that one, and then glue on the top of your circle, turn over, line it up, and there you've got a cute little ribbon hair clip. Now if you want to make a bobble, bobbles are a slightly different method. You need a little bit of ribbon, a bobble obviously, or a hair tie, depending on where you're from and what you call them. So I always do my ribbon a little bit bigger than the circle, so I've done this one 9 centimetres. You won't need all of it, but we do need to fold our circle in half again and cut 1 centimetre or half a centimetre, which will be 1 centimetre, to slot the ribbon through. So where the seam of your bobble is, because I normally get seamless bobbles, we want to layer that in the centre, and I do this just to make it easier. And then you take your ribbon through that side and through this side. Okay, and then turn that over, and this is what you'll get. And then we're going to put a dot of glue here, and then glue that down, and lift this up and do exactly the same this side. And then cut that round your circle, round your circle, take your lighter, heat seal, and then you put your glue on this bit as we just did the clip. And line that up with the back. And there you go. You've got a hair tie / hair bobble flower clip, well, flower, instead of your standard hair clip. So either way is cute. Like I said, you can do all the sizes. Like I said, you just have to do the sort of make it square basically, and then you can do all the way up to 3 inches. Obviously this is 2 inch and it works out roughly 3 inches wide. So like I said, have fun, play around, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.